This podcast is part of the Zero to Hero Podcast Network.
You stay right here.
The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you, always.
We heard the voices. We can hear them. We can touch them. We're gonna find out who they really are.
Well, now that's a terrible idea. I'm gonna do that one more time because I felt like I sloshed it.
That'd be cool.
So,
and
yeah.
you get to see California. You'll get to see us. We'll buy you a proper. What's good out there? I don't know what's good out there.
The funny part is, Billy's actually really short.
I'm like dwarf
really
level.
short. He's
Yeah.
like 4 foot, 4'11".
And I was what's that dwarf's name in Lord of the Rings?
Gimli.
Gimli. I was his stunt double. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Zero to Hero. We were sucked into the Halloween void last week and was not able to produce an episode, but here we are producing another one because the toys don't pay for themselves. Right, Jim?
I was gonna go with You Had No Life, but yeah, sure. The toys don't pay for themselves at all. No. Mm-mm.
Amen. Anyway,
This is the only thing he does all week. Like, he's so excited about it. He's like, we got a recording. And I'm like, Jesus.
I would do that. I would do the little dancey dance too.
He does it all. And I'm happy he has something in his life he cares about.
Yeah, but all right, Jim. So tonight's episode, we have a new voice with us. The one man that has helped me complete things. I've helped him complete things. Huge time difference.
Y'all complete each other.
We complete each other. Oh. But longtime friend of mine, and definitely always wanted to talk to him in person on a podcast, and now we finally got him. But I want to welcome into our podcast episode is Rob, or as he's known on social media as Lightning Collector 2021, the only man that I know that is still collecting Power Rangers after the Lightning Collection has died.
Hey.
Welcome, Rob. How is it doing over there? How's the weather?
Cold.
Really? No, can't be.
It's probably not as cold as it is for you, but yeah, it's not.
No.
Oh, it's like 80 degrees here, so I can't complain.
80 degrees, I think it's like 20.
It's in real temperature.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah,
Hold on.
I don't know.
I can do it. Give me a second. Hold on.
Hurry up, Jim. Get it. Calculate it.
I don't even know what it is here,
If
Let me
it's
check.
80, then it's like what, 20? It's 27 Celsius.
What? Yeah, we don't even get that weather here in the summer. It's like 13 here.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was hearing that last year that y'all got a heat wave of 75 degrees here, and I was like, 75 degrees. People are dropping out, fainting in England on 75-degree weather.
How I know it is, as we keep our houses as cool as it's your hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
Like that's like it's just like 75 is like a reasonable temperature for like our houses. Like most people, like in the middle of the day, yeah.
We don't even
75 is
get air
pretty good.
conditioning here. If you've got air conditioning in your house here, you must be very, very well off because we
like,
don't have it. You open the window or you suffer.
Yeah, y'all's hot days. Like we were talking to Mark about this, right? The Red Cornish Ranger, and he lived in the end of an apartment building, and they had like a little itty bitty AC in the house because assisted living, something like that, had it. And like, oh, it's great. We use it one time a year.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
No.
Yeah.
You guys,
you
guys got fans.
Yeah, the reason I'm able to like convert like American units to metric and stuff is because my machines at work run off of metric and Celsius, so I can tell. Like I can tell you if it's 90 degrees. Okay, well it's like 32 Celsius.
Now the question is what's 7 p.m. in 24-hour time?
Oh, that is 1700.
1900.
19. My bad.
You
You
just
can't
had 12.
ask. Yeah, just had 12. Oh, that's right. All right. But Rob, thanks for joining us tonight. As we know, we are huge collectors of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. When did it all start for you? Like, were you raised in the Power Rangers?
Yeah, we loved it as kids. Me and my brother used to watch it all the time and pretend to be. For some reason, I was always stuck with the yellow. I don't know why, but yeah, we used to just play it as kids, and we had like a couple of the 8-inch figures, stuff like that. We didn't have any like weapons or Megazords or nothing like that because mum just couldn't afford it. So we didn't really have anything that was, I suppose, deemed at that time as being expensive. But yeah, I was always a fan of it as a kid. We always watched the film as kids. We always watched it after school.
Okay. Now, as growing up, how? Because I know that you had problems collecting certain figures or certain teams in England. How hard is it to, like, what's the selection like over there for you? Is it like bare minimum, or do you just hit like a gold pot sometimes?
It depends really, because it was harder before. When I first started collecting, we didn't have Hasbro Pulse in the UK or in Europe or anything like that.
That's right.
So that came later. So when I first started collecting, it was a bit of both, to be honest. I did hit gold mines in certain places. We've got like a local comic book shop here, and they don't sell anything online. So I went in there and I picked up loads of like first wave figures from there. So I've got like the what's the name, Shadow Ranger, the SPD Shadow guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of my earlier release stuff that was just peg warm in there for years. I'd still go in there probably a year ago, and I go in there now, and they still got Yellow Rangers on the shelf.
Oh wow!
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's harder to find other stuff as well. So it's like looking online. Really, it did help when we ended up with getting Pulse, but like you say, there was lots of stuff that you'd help me get as well, wasn't there? So
yeah. It's just I never shipped anything overseas before, so it was like always odd, and I was like, oh okay, and it actually let me track it all the way to your door, which was weird. I was like, that's normally, because it normally cuts me off at customs, and I was like, oh, okay, well now I know it's all the way to the door. Yeah,
now know how to get to your house. Yeah,
yay. Yeah, because
like,
you're not
inconvenient way possible.
Because you're not like directly in like the main chunk of England, right? You're like kind of off to the side.
We're by the beach, so yeah.
Beach, okay, okay, not bad. And so, what is? I would say, do you think now that the Power Rangers Lightning Collection is gone, what is your assessment of like all these other brands taking and making Power Ranger figures? Are you good for it, or is there some that you bought that you're like, oh, I shouldn't have got these, or?
Not really, because a lot of what people are doing is, I kind of want to say different, but not. Like you look at the Toys Battalion stuff that's come out recently, that's done very well. And although it's not officially licensed, it is very good. Obviously, they have their problems, like anything does, but even 3-0 can't get the helmets right. So no one seems to be able to, even Hasbro couldn't do it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Super 7 are doing a good job, and I'd had a small conversation with them a couple of weeks ago that they're going to continue as far as they've told me so far. Oh. So we should see some more from them.
When did they cancel stuff recently too?
Yeah, apparently it was something to do with pre-orders or something, but they cancelled a couple of figures, didn't they? So it was the Tiger Zord and Madame Woe, I think it was.
You're right.
But they're still producing. They've got a pre-order for Draken up recently, haven't they? So I don't know why they ditch those in particular because I think they probably would have sold quite well. But
Yeah,
I think there's plenty out there that are still doing good things. It's a shame that Hasbro, Hasbro is a lot more affordable for a lot of people. Like when I started collecting, they were bang on £20 exactly when I'm picking them up.
Yeah.
And considering you're now heading over to Super 7 for nearly £60.
Oh, wow.
It's a difference.
Did the price increase for y'all as well? I hear they went from like 19. Okay.
Yeah, we had the same.
Damn. Did they also blame it on like inflation and stuff?
Oh yeah, but everything's going up here anyway. Like it's ridiculous.
No, I feel
I'm sure
that.
it's the same for you, but
yeah, definitely that. And then they're trying to bring costs down because it's an election year. So bring the toy prices down.
give it 3 weeks. It'll be over soon. It's fine. We'll know for sure.
Oh yeah. As I don't know if anybody else has said this, but as I watch every time you drop a YouTube channel video of a review, I always watch them because I like to see.
Thank you.
I like to see everything that you introduce with these new toys, and I gotta just say, like from the very first video till now, you can see there's a huge difference from like your first one. Now, like the first one, you barely talked on it, but now you won't shut up on your new videos.
Do you know what? I cut out so much out of them videos because I think that's not relevant. I'm just rambling now.
Yeah,
and I've actually been back and had a look at the first one that I did. I think it was for the glider, the In Space Blue with the glider, or it was, and I did a Sentry, Red Sentry as well.
That's right. Yeah,
yeah, and they were awful, but I think it just confidence grew over time. Like I know they're not perfect. People will have their own opinions of them, and it's just, to be honest, I do it because I enjoy doing it. It's something to do. Something to keep my brain busy.
And it allows me to see what you get, and without me having to like pop anything out of a box. So
yeah, I mean, if one person watches it and they enjoy it, or it convinces them to buy it or to save their money, then that's fine.
My favorite one so far is definitely has to be those the movie figures that you reviewed. They're just unique. I like how unique they are to the molding and stuff.
They're really good. They're good quality as well. They stand a lot better than 3-0 figures. The proportions on them look a lot better. They're definitely a lot more stable.
Yeah,
suits are tight on them, but
the only thing I don't really understand on those is they gave them the sidearms, like the guns and stuff, but we never saw the guns whatsoever.
But they had the sidearms in production, like so,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
if you go back and look for, they actually had the colored sidearms, which matched the suit color, which is kind of cool.
We barely saw
them in the movie. Yeah,
they definitely complete the look, don't they? I think they'd look a bit strange without it, apart from obviously the white one. But people moan if they're not there, if they're irrelevant, then they're irrelevant. But I mean, it completes the suit, doesn't it? There's a lot more they could have added, but then it just adds cost on as well, doesn't it? Like the alternative helmets would have been pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been so cool. Yeah,
finally get with the release or the auction stuff going on. Didn't we finally actually see what the rest of the helmets were supposed to look like?
I don't think we did on those. I know that that the Black Ranger was supposed to have a helmet adaptation of like hearing or something, but we never saw it.
Oh no, I never saw anything of that.
I haven't been brave enough to go look at all the auction stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
I got to see the RPM stuff. I'm like, oh, cool, RPM helmets are up. I'm like, yeah, wait.
Now, Rob, the question here is, with that auction stuff going on, what would be one item from that auction that you could, if you could have, what's one thing?
Oh wow! If money was no limit and I had to have something, I think it would have to be the Green Ranger shield.
Ooh, good choice.
If I could just take the shield, or even the suit if I could afford it, don't get me wrong, but it's going to go for crazy money. But shield would have been pretty cool.
You mean the American shield or the Japanese shield?
No, the proper one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have taken either, but Yeah, but then it would have been cool just to have had like a blaster or like a blade blaster or something. I'd have been happy with. But I have had a look. Don't get me wrong. I've
Yeah.
kept a little eye on some of the prices, and there's some stuff on there. I think I could buy that if I want to, but it wouldn't be something that I'd buy because I'd want to buy it. It would be more that I'd be buying it because that would be the only thing I could afford. So I just
struggle's real.
Yeah.
If it was me, it'd have to be the Serpentera head, because like, what a conversation starter piece would that be? Like, hello, ladies, I have Serpentera's head in here.
You walk in your place like, hello.
Hello.
Jim, what dragon stuff everywhere?
Jim, what would be something that you would buy?
Dude, okay, I'm not gonna. I've been eyeballing the RPM like helmets because it's all 5 of them in one set. No, it's all 7 in one set. All 7 in one set, and it's like $500. And I'm like, but like they're
You'd
damaged.
have to go for something less desirable, wouldn't you? Just to make sure that you get it for a reasonable price.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now an idea that a lot of like Power Ranger fans were having were like, how about you keep all the stuff and then make a museum out of it? And
we talked about it in the last episode.
It'd become like a Power Ranger mecca. And here is a question: would that entice you, Rob, to fly out to America to make that journey to here for that?
Definitely. I would definitely go for that. And that is definitely something that I wish that they would have even if it was just a temporary, like we're going to put it up for 6 months, then we're going to auction it off. I'm sure they would have made a ton of money from doing it.
Oh, yeah, they
definitely would have bought me out. I would have
It would have made Billy go to California.
I'd have went.
I was so proud of him.
That's cool.
Like, just a heads up,
I've got a lot of friends that are in the US, though, and I would go out there anyway.
If you do that, you had to go, they were probably doing California, and that's extra 5 hours. So, like, it's a 7-hour flight from England to New York, plus another 5 hours from New York to California.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. So, and you get to see California. You'll get to see us. We'll buy you a proper. What's good out there? I don't know what's good out there.
The funny part is, Billy's actually really short.
I'm like dwarf really level. Short.
He's like 4 foot, 4'11".
And I was what's that dwarf's name in Lord of the Rings?
Gimli.
I was his stunt double. Oh my god! But yeah, that's
it's like twins. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Billy is like.
Oh my god! I was just thinking about that movie the other day. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh, here's a hot item for you. What's your opinion on that 2017 Power Ranger movie?
I really enjoyed it, and it reminds me of, because it is kind of, everybody hated it at the beginning, and it was the same sort of thing with, and I'm not comparing these, don't get me wrong, and I know a lot of people are going to go boo, but it reminds me of the time period between when the prequels for Star Wars came out, and everybody hated them, hated Hayden Christensen, and then now everyone's loving him, loves his like Anakin character and Darth Vader and stuff like that. And it's very similar, which I'm sort of seeing online, in my opinion, at the moment, where it got so much hate when it was out, and now people are going back and watching it again. They're like, this definitely needed a sequel. This was really good for what it was.
First, it's boo. I feel more of it's like a cult classic now. Like people just love it because it was so bad, but now they're like, oh, it's actually was really good. Our perception was probably messed up.
Like, I like the movie. The one thing I was not looking forward to was the suits. Like, they did not look good in stills at all. But you see them in action, they're like, oh, they look bitchin' in action. But in stills, they look terrible. And I'm like, oh god, why? And then in the movie, like, okay. I gave that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of the movie, have you caught up or been catching up on the comics as well?
I've been buying them and putting them in a box, and I just haven't had time to read them. I started reading them. I got a pile about like like normal leg size thickness that I got through, and I've just not been able to catch up since. So.
I do like 10 at a time, so I have to wait for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I was listening to them on a Comic Storian, but then he passed away. So now, I don't know, it's up in the air on now.
They still do stuff.
Yeah, they still do a little bit.
They still upload stuff like every week. Like they upload stuff almost every day still. Like his friends do it now, and I'm like, cool, because it was doing so well.
So, as Rob, you're in England, have you met any Power Ranger actors up there?
Yeah, they come over here quite often, but it's always the same people because we have an event that's run by a company called Monopoly Events, and they do like aside from MCM, they do probably the bigger, and they're a lot better for celebrities and actors and stuff like that. So they have a lot more of them. Not to be confused with the game, but they seem to always have contracts with the same people, which is a little bit. So we've had Amy Jo and
David Yost.
Yeah.
Walter Jones.
Walter
you're not gonna
Jones.
get Jason. You're not gonna get Jason for a while.
Nope.
Yeah, Austin St. John's, not for a little bit.
Isn't Steve Cardenas like have a house and property out there as well?
Yeah.
Apparently, and now he doesn't anymore. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. But he was at the local comic book shop where I originally started collecting from. We recently had Jessica Ray. We've got Hunter Dino coming this month or next month.
Billy's crush, you mean?
Who knows?
Yeah, you don't lie to us.
My crusher dudes. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like, okay. Hiya! Yeah. If only you could meet Vulcan Skull. They're so fun. So fun.
They're really nice guys.
But yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's a hell of a trip though. I know that like y'all kind of get short staffed or shorted a lot when it comes to actors and from America. And I'm always happy for our friends that get to meet Power Ranger fans over there. So it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
You know what they do get? They get a lot of those BBC actors. I mean, yeah. they can meet them a lot.
Oh my god. What's your favorite show right now that's like an English show that we wouldn't know about?
Line of Duty is pretty good.
Okay.
I think that's a BBC show, but that's about like corrupt police and stuff like that and how they hunt down. But there's lots of like little twists and stuff like that, and I think that's due to come again next year. But that is really, really good if you like that kind of like.
Is it like True Detectives?
I don't think so. It's not like a documentary.
Oh no! True Detectives is not a documentary.
It's a drama. Okay. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Okay, you should check it out. It's pretty good. Matthew McConaughey and what's his name? The other guy. They're both in it, and it's fun. It's a really good series.
There's a show apparently that's really good that has David Tennant in it. Someone recommended it to me.
I think I know what you're talking about. Huh?
It's about their angel and devils and angels.
Oh, Good Omens.
Good Omens. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really. So it's based off a book by Terry Patrick. Patrick? No, I can't remember his last name. And Neil Gaiman. And it's a good book. Read the book. The show is kind of weird, but the book's great.
I don't really watch a lot, to be honest. And a lot of stuff that I do watch is probably American on Netflix.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so one thing I did want to see or ask you is because I saw that you were watching the same thing I was watching yesterday was wrestling Crown Jewel. Mm-hmm. So are you able to catch that at a decent time over there, or is that you just watch the PLEs?
No, so it's always a night thing for us. Starts at like midnight or 1 o'clock, finishes at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. The only reason that Crown Jewel was on last night it was watchable for me is because of the time difference in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, right, so it's I haven't watched it for a little while. I kind of keep up to date Facebook pages and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for it to go on Netflix because it's coming to Netflix in the UK in January. I think beginning of January.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out now is how I'm going to watch it off of Netflix. I don't know how they're going to do it, but yeah,
well, that's what is bad about doing live streams. Like they've done it before.
Well, I tell you what though,
Like
when I
it's doable.
saw Roman Reigns come out the tunnel, I tell you what, I stood up so fast, I was like, he's the ones. You gotta he's my tribal chief, you better represent.
Do you ever go and watch it live?
Oh, they're actually so they just had Monday Night Raw come through where I live at. I didn't go, but I just saw that they're bringing SmackDown in January to where I live. So I'm gonna go to SmackDown on Friday.
Bill's gonna be out there in a jacket with shorts on, like smack.
I'm gonna be looking like LA Knight, you know. Woo! Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna go because this is the first ever time SmackDown has come to where I live. So I'm gonna go. Yeah,
They come
definitely
in
go.
quite
Proud of
often.
you.
I've been to Raw once or twice. When I was young, we went to Insurrection when they were doing the whole invasion thing in the Attitude Era. Do you remember that?
I don't. We never really watched it, the Attitude Era.
Oh,
but
okay.
I remember a lot of people from it.
Our mom wouldn't let us watch it.
Yeah, we couldn't watch it.
She let us watch King of the Hill and Rugrats though, which is kind of weird. Like, she
Yeah.
let us watch King of the Hill a lot. Oh my god.
Now, what a lot of people that don't really watch like wrestling or anything, that they actually have a touring, like it's not live, but they have like touring wrestling matches around the world. And so, like, maybe if you might not see your favorite wrestler for like 3 months, it's because they're on tour at these wrestling shows. So I know that England is a big spot. England, Ireland, most of Europe, Mexico, South America.
A lot of places they speak a lot of English at.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been interesting. I've been watching since like last year. It's been pretty fun. Been pretty fun watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got super into it.
Super into it.
He's gonna get a tramp stamp of the of SmackDown.
Yeah, an RKO tramp stamp.
I actually have a Bray Wyatt one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
Nice.
That's when I started watching, was right after his passing. I watched because I was like, what's going on? So I watched a little bit and I was like, hooked. So
it's done years ago. It was just that when they first came in, Braun Strowman used to wear this like sheep mask, and I just really liked how creepy that the sheep was. And so I got it.
Yeah, the Wyatt 6. Oh my god. Yeah. Now Braun Strowman, that's a tall dude. Have you seen how tall he is? He's like 7'2".
Yeah, I don't think he was here when.
He's
when
a
I went
master.
To watch,
They call him the big SOB. Yeah, that's been fun. It's been fun watch. And I'm glad that you represented the tribe as well. So thanks for yeah. Jim don't watch wrestling, he just performs it. He thinks he does.
First of all, sir, it's called Yeti hunting.
Yeti hunting. Oh my god. Oh, Jim gets whenever he goes to England, they mistake him as the Beast of Bowman. Bodman, that's right. Beast of Bodman. Yeah. They think he's the Beast of Bodman.
First of all, I have multiple plaques from the Queen saying that's what's really happening.
She even let you touch the scepter in Parliament.
Exactly. Then she died. And I was like, well, shit. Not all void.
Oh my god.
I've been cut off just like Prince Andrews.
Damn. So as we're coming up to like a near finish, want to see if anybody has picked up anything new. I know that we normally do this at the beginning, but we kind of like slung right into like conversation. But I'll just go for it because it's not very much. But I did get my new copy of Whispers in the Dark from Nick Helms and Original Geek. It's like a little, it's a starter episode. Like it's like a beginning episode of a comic book series. There's a big cliffhanger. Been really fun.
Wait. Can you show me the our contribution to it?
Oh yeah. Our contribution is at the very last page. It says, and thanks to Zio the Hero for being being the best part of this nonsense. So
yeah. We're in a comic. We're in print.
I also picked up this Funko of Gundam RX-78, and it comes with a little shield and a little lightsaber. Beam saber.
It's a beam saber, sir. Beam saber.
And then I had to get the matching Char Zaku. So
now, the question is, do you know who Char is?
Char is the leader of the rebellion, right?
Oh my god. No, just go. We're done. You're out of here. Bye. No.
Bye.
Get.
See ya. But that's about it. I got some other stuff coming in the mail. But yeah, so Rob, what do you got new, Rob?
Oh, okay. I've got this, which I showed you earlier. This is my drop and pop jumping Green Ranger. And like I said, no idea why I bought that. He's just going to go on the Green Ranger shelf and probably stay on the floor.
Just chunked it.
Jesus.
The new VHS Funko Rewind Red Ranger. I didn't get the chase. I only got the standard one, which is on the back.
Okay. Oh, look, it comes with the helmet. It comes with the helmet.
Yeah, but the helmet. Look at how small the helmet is. There's no way else to fit on his head.
That's cool.
It's proportional to the rest of the body, not the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's from Funko Europe, or?
Yeah. Yeah. Are they not available where you are?
No, I mean they dropped here, but I never purchased them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've only done the red one so far, but considering they've
that's cool.
The others on the front, I don't know if they're going to do them, but
and it comes in a little VHS box. Oh man.
Yep. And then I got Draken statue.
Oh man,
fancy.
That's cool.
He's quite cool. I haven't got all of them yet. I'm just trying to like grab them and see them for a decent price. But
like, I have a Lord Zed one. It looks bitchin'. Like
I never seen the Draken one. That's cool.
I've never seen one for sale in the UK, so when I saw it on eBay, I was like, ah.
oh, nice. Okay.
It's like you hit that buy now button, right?
Yeah.
No cart, buy now. Let's go.
What else have I got? I got another 3-0 putty, which I'm gonna sell on. I did buy 2 because I thought you can't just have 1 putty, but I'm really running out of space here, so I can't.
Is it the Rita putty or Zed putty?
The Rita one, the 3-0 one.
Okay.
You know, you don't need a permit to build a second, like a 1.5 story add-on to your house.
Yeah. We'll contract it for you.
And then I got Legacy. Movie Yellow Ranger. I'm not really. It was just cheap, and I bought it, and it was sealed. So it's. I've got a couple of the other ones, so I just.
That's cool.
I remember when they came. I remember they had the metallic versions of it too. Those are pretty
cool. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, these are small. They're quite small though. They're only 5-inch, aren't they? But they do come with the alternate helmet.
Oh.
What else did I get? I've got. Let me show you boys these beauties.
Hell yeah!
Because I've got to do a bit of promoting here. These were sent by True New Toys for me to check out. There's the green, which they call the Green Sun. Comes with his Dragon Dagger, and his Sword of Darkness. Obviously, got the funky suit that's kind of like based off of the Bat in the Sun.
Oh, yeah, that's
cool. Okay.
And then we got the White Warrior, which is basically the White Ranger. Looks as it should as a White Ranger. He's definitely the better one out of the 2, to be honest.
Okay,
just because he's original, he just looks.
So there's Halloween stuff going on right now, right? And everyone's like posting photos, and there's a lot of people posting the photos of them in the alternate suits where they have like the lines and like all the lines on the suits and stuff like that. And I'm like, they don't look good to me.
Like this one.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm like, no. Mm-hmm. Though I will say, the only thing I got was a lightsaber.
Or a back scratcher.
That's right. And I got like it's too bright, but it's pink.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's green. Now it's red. Now it's off. Nerd.
So that's the only thing I got. Like that's it. Everything else, like that's it.
Oh no! Show the Pokeball.
The Pokeball? Okay, you
I
seen
think
like the Pokeball, like the actual like Pokeballs?
so
They
that
come in the
thing's
box,
weighted.
right? They come in the box, and there's a box and the box for everything. But they're heavy. Holy jeez, they're heavy. Like you could hurt someone with these. Like
What's in it?
legit hurt somebody.
And they have like proximity lights, so when you get close to it, it turns on.
Yeah, like it helps you turn on and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
Those things are fancy, and there's so many variant balls of that too.
Yeah. And so, like, I want to order one. I want to get the Dusk Ball and the Premier Ball too. But like, look at this. There's even metal hinges in the box.
Ah.
Do you remember the Pokeballs you used to like open up and you had like a little gold slab inside it that had like little gold slab Pokemon?
Oh yeah. We had those.
I remember those.
Oh,
I remember,
yeah, I found one the other day and
that's
amongst
so cool.
my stuff.
You know where they came from?
The movie, right? Or McDonald's?
McDonald's and the movie movie production of the McDonald's.
Oh, they had they had the Mew card in there, didn't they? The little purple.
Yeah.
Was it a gold Mew card or a purple?
Yeah, it was a Mewtwo card.
Mm-hmm.
A Mewtwo card. Wow. They had a Mewtwo, a Mew, a Pikachu, and one other one. I can't remember the last one. Like there was like a couple of them. But yeah, I remember the one everyone wanted was a Mewtwo one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember that.
Like
damn, that took me way back. All right. So, as we're coming to an end, I have one more question. Now, Rob, what do you see? What are you expecting or anticipating for next year, or for your Power Ranger collection goal for next year?
Well, I'm waiting on some stuff that's on pre-orders. 3-0 seem to be pushing out those full teams, so they've got Zeo, which is coming meant to be the beginning of
the
next
whole
year.
Zeo set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got mine on pre-order. I just need to pre-order the Gold Ranger, and then they've got.
Saw Turbo just got dropped.
Turbo, that's it. Turbo's coming up for pre-order tomorrow.
Oh,
you'll be able to pre-order that.
Oh hell!
And then obviously Playmates are going to potentially do whatever they're going to do, but I can see it being a lot of kids stuff to start with, and then whether they'll actually do what they say they're going to do into getting out some adult or more adult stuff. But I could just see them, based on what they're doing with like Ninja Turtles and stuff, I reckon they'll probably end up re-releasing like the 8-inch or something.
Yeah,
I could be completely wrong, but
yeah, I just feel it's going to be. Retro. Yeah, I feel it's going to be like TMNT quality, like bow legs, hollow feet, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't really have any plans myself for next year because I just want to see what the Playmates does with it, and that's about it.
I'm just hoping really that they, if they're going to start off doing a 6-inch figure, they start off with the stuff that we don't have. But at the same time, we all know that MMPR is going to be the biggest seller in it, so we're definitely going to get that like a more of a restart, if anything, probably. But
yeah, I feel like that. Oh, I do need to go pre-order the toy that you just showed us, the movie figure in the triangle box. I need to go pre-order the metallic ones from Hasbro from those, or Super 7, whoever made those.
Yeah, I think they're out now, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I think they're available to buy on.
I might have to go do that because it comes with
Pulse. They're Pulse exclusive, aren't they? But by Super 7, yeah, I need to source them somehow.
I need to go see. Okay, all right. Look, making me want to spend more money. God dog. All right,
that's not hard. Not to lie to you.
It's not $100. Just like goes so quick now. It's like, oh my god, what I do? Yeah,
them ones are cheaper than the other ones though, because they don't come with so much stuff, do they? So they are about $30-something, I think, rather than like nearly 60.
Yeah, I think they said they're like 35 a piece for us. Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah. All right. But all right. So thanks again, Rob, for joining us on today's episode of Zeo to Hero, where we talked outside the box because you viciously ripped boxes open.
Thank you for having me. Someone's got to open them so you don't have to.
Yeah, you're doing the Lord's work.
Yep.
So any plugs, last words? Here you go.
Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah. And what's your name on there?
Lightning Collector 2021 on YouTube and Instagram.
There you go. You heard it here. And we got Grace with his singing presence. Thank you. All right. So as y'all know, y'all can follow us at Zio to Hero across all social platforms. I have been starting to try post more on YouTube, so definitely check us out. I'm putting some funny stuff up there. Get ready for some toy hunts, because they're about to start dropping a lot more since Christmas is coming. So get ready.
Ooh, can we go to a Target and like disappoint an old lady?
Yes. Yeah. Do that again.
Yeah, let's do that again. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So thanks again, Rob, for joining us all the way from England.
Thank you.
Your toy collection's better than mine. There, I said it. Fine. Jerry, give me my money. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you want to be a hero, but you're not? Do you want to be a Jiro or a Kojiro, but you can't because you're not Japanese? Have you considered Zio to Hero? Remember, heroes come and go. Idiots are forever. Jubilee!
Wow. Rob.
Gonna jump into it like that?
Yeah. Today is our annual No Shirts episode. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. So I guess we're recording some B-roll right now, so we can like add it to the front and back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you listen to episodes, I'm pretty sure you have. Like I take our nonsense crap and put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, the only guy I know that's probably still collected Power Ranger stuff after the Hasbro line has discontinued.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like fill the gap at the minute where I'm just like, do you know what? I probably wouldn't have bothered. And it was just that I was like, I'll just pick this up, and then I just pick that up, and then it was like,
snowball.
I'm not going to grab any of the Super 7 stuff, and I've got like most of it now. And same with the 3-0 stuff. I just grabbed like the 6-pack, I think it was, and then that just went a bit crazy as well. And it's a bit strange because it's like kind of grabbing stuff just to fill gaps,
right?
And
fill that void.
Yeah, grabbing things to fill the void.
Yeah,
and now honestly, I'm buying so much random stuff that I just look at this. I have no idea. Don't ask me why I bought this, because I ask myself this question all the time, and I have no idea.
What is
it? It's just a pop-up. Like you put it down, it goes. You know, you turn like you should turn it inside out and put it on the table. It just pops up in the air. It's just like a Green Ranger, like drop and pop jumping Ranger. I'm like, why did I spend money on that? Like it was a $5, but
you're sitting there and you're sitting there and you're like, what am I doing? Like you're sitting there at night, you're like, what am I doing with my life? I'm making chocolate pudding. Why are you doing things? I have lost all control.
This is the Zio to Hero podcast.